Good afternoon, June 16th. Good afternoon, June 16th. Wisdom Wednesday. That's what I'm going to call it, Wisdom Wednesday. It's Johnny Bunting Jr. What I noticed today, as well as I noticed during the last week, I've noticed more and more accidents. Not only on the highways and parkways, but on regular streets. I seen the remnants of one today. Traffic was backed up and they was getting rid of the debris from the accident. The cars were gone, just the parts that was getting rid of. Last week, along the same road, the two cars were still there. We had to, maneuver around them. One female, it was a female and a guy, were the drivers of the two cars. They were both out their cars on the phone. The female was visibly distraught, crying on the phone, screaming. Her car was in bad shape. The whole front was gone. The front bumper and the grill, all that was on a street. And I felt sorry for her, but I had things to do. I had to go. But it was hard to maneuver around her because she was blocking my side of the street. He was blocking part of the other side of the street, so we had to weave around. The good thing about where she was at is she must have been exiting a parking lot, because the way her car was pointed, it was as if it was coming out of the parking lot. But it allowed us going past her to weave into the parking lot to weave around her. But at any rate, as I was passing, I made eye contact with her and I was like, just be thankful that you are okay. Because sometimes we get caught up in the possessions that we have. And, I'm not saying don't love your vehicle, don't love whatever you have. If you love it, you love it. But what I'm saying is these things can be replaced. So you may have worked hard to obtain certain things, cars, clothes, house, whatever. And it means something. It may mean a status symbol to you. It may mean a goal that you accomplish. These things may represent those for you. I'm not taking that away from you, because I've obtained things that represent goals for me. So there's different things that I've obtained, and it's like an accomplishment. I accomplished this. I accomplished this. Every single thing that I have, I don't look at it as a goal or an accomplishment. But there are certain things. And then, you just may have a certain thing that you like, a certain shirt, a certain chain, a certain pair of sneakers, whatever. To each his own. But at the end of the day, it's all replaceable, even if it's expensive. Some things aren't that easy to replace, but as long as it is an item, it can be replaced. If you lose your arm, I don't care about prosthetics. It's irreplaceable. You may be able to put something on it that looks like an arm. It may even have some of the functions of an arm, but it's not the same. You won't be able to feel the sensations that you would if someone touched you. You won't be able to feel the blood flowing through it because there's no blood flowing through it. So you get what I'm saying. At the end of the day, be careful while you're driving. Don't drink, of course. You shouldn't even get high. But one thing that is often overlooked, because I don't drink and I don't smoke, so I'm saying it's often overlooked because it's something that affects me. when you're driving while you're tired, that is really can affect, because it's similar to being intoxicated. And what I mean by that is that your response time can be hindered. I'm not talking about as far as the effects. You know, if you're smoking or drinking and you're tired, you may not have the same actual effects physically or the way you feel or whatever. But the whole point is, if I'm dozing off or if I'm sleepy and groggy, I may not respond as quickly as I would if I was just wide awake. That's all I'm saying. So be careful while you're driving out there. Get yourself some good rest. Refrain from using any forms of substances before you get behind the wheel. If you want to drink or whatever, drink when you get home. Drink when it's over for the night. Like, I'm not going nowhere else. You want to smoke, get high, whatever. Do that when you get to your destination or when you're not the one driving. It's all good. So that's it. I just wanted to give a few words of wisdom on this Wisdom Wednesday. So let's keep it going. Y'all, peace.